Hey there, Northland Basketball fans. We are just about ready to go. Give us a couple more minutes, and we'll get it going. There are 4.5 minutes on the clock in the pregame for the girls. They're warming up right now, and we'll get rolling with tonight's broadcast of Northland Basketball in just a couple of moments. Thanks for being there. All right, Northland Basketball fans, we're about to get this thing started. Thank you for joining us on our Sports Zone Radio YouTube channel. The girls have about 2.5 minutes before they will start the starting lineups and the national anthem. We're also going to be broadcasting on some radio stations here across the Navajo Nation, and so we're going to give them a little bit of a heads up here. We'll start in about 45 seconds. Can you hear me back there? Good. Okay, so we're going to start in about 45 seconds. We'll begin by playing our 10-second Sports Zone Radio ID, followed by our open theme, and we'll be going. So that's 30 seconds from now. 30 seconds. So I'm going to count you down with this, okay? All right. 20 seconds. 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is Sports Zone Radio. Champions play here at Sports Zone Radio. Welcome to Northland Basketball, presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at SportsZone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Hey everybody, welcome back into Northland Basketball exclusively here at the Sports Zone, and our coverage presented to you by Choice Broadband. We welcome you to the Warriors Pavilion tonight, and it's pretty well packed. It's not a complete sellout, but we've got a great crowd tonight for a monstrous matchup in this girls game going on here in just a moment. The Tuba City Lady Warriors come into the game. They are ranked number 8 in the state. And their opponent, the Window Rock Lady Scouts, who didn't really get a lot to eat on the way over here. I found that out before the game. They might be a little bit hungry for some food, hungry for a victory tonight here on the road at Tuba City. Window Rock is ranked number 11. By the way, the Fighting Scouts with a 4-2 region record in the North are in second place, one game behind Monument Valley. Tuba City 2 spots back. They are 2-2 in the region, and they are in 4th place right now. And out on the court, it is time for the national anthem. They're going to present the colors first. They do have here at Tuba City the Marine Corps ROTC. So they're going to present, and they do such a great job always. Respectful and patriotic crowd here at Tuba City as we get ready for it. And for tonight's big matchup, a broadcast doubleheader for you tonight. And in addition to our Sports on Radio presentation, the Sports on Radio mobile app, those of you listening, thanks for being there. Also, on our YouTube broadcast, we are unable to send our Facebook feed like we have been. So for today, only the YouTube broadcast. We're also on some radio stations. We'll give you that information here in just a couple of moments. A little late start on the girls' game. And there is the presentation of the colors.
Please remain standing as the colors leave the court.
Well done by the Tuba City Marine Corps ROTC. And, you know, those watching the video see the mountain camo uniform that they're wearing with, I can't remember what the name of the hat is, but I love the Marine Corps. My oldest son, Dustin, is a veteran of the Marines, a scout sniper during his time in the Marine Corps with time served in Afghanistan and Iraq. And I get a lump in my throat every time I see the United States Marines, and they did a great job here, as they always do at Tuba City. Folks, welcome back in to Northland Basketball, presented by Choice Broadband. My name is Floyd Simmons. I get to call the play-by-play, and I have been struggling with my voice for about 3 weeks now. And just when it seems like I'm getting it back, like right now, I feel pretty good. I've tried to take a rest today and talk as little as possible. Something happens, and I'm going to I'm going to end up probably losing it again, especially if it gets real exciting. But one of the things I do want to let you know is I am going to try to tone it down somewhat, because as we get further into January, more and more games, and then we get And then we get, of course, into playoff territory in February. It's going to be a lot of games called, a lot of games played, and I'm going to try my very best to, have some sort of a voice for all of that. They are announcing the starting lineup for the Window Rock Lady Scouts. There's a young lady right there on your screen that had a brilliant game at Window Rock. She was our Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game when we were there last week. And you might know her name as Sherelle Yazzie. Terrific, surrounded by a great cast of players. Melissa Nelson had a great game as well in that Window Rock victory over Ganado. And we look forward to seeing them again here tonight. So the home team going to get their introduction. And we'll give that as well. Tuba City will start Ariana Begay today against the Lady Scouts. Aubrey Begay getting announced as well to the crowd. Kiana Susan Yaname getting announced here. We'll just call her Kiki most of the way today. How's that? Also starting, well, here is a lady that is one of the premier players that we get to cover at Northland Basketball, Kyler Reed, getting introduced to the crowd. And then finally, the steady Natasha Akathli in the Tuba City starting lineup for the Fighting Scouts, along with Sherelle Yazzie as Melissa Nelson.
As member schools of the Arizona Interschool Basketball Association, we would like to remind you the objective of educational-based athletics are what sets this event apart from all.
I was getting a little notification. Somebody said they can't see anything. I don't know what that means. Beltrice Yazzie, I'm sorry. Our video looks good on our monitor. Should be good out there to those of you watching. Hopefully you can see everything as you should. Maya Bell Begay will start, and she'll jump center against Akathli. Also in the starting lineup is DeVay Willie. And then finally rounding out the Lady Scout starters is Jamie So. Let's get it going. Here's the tip. And the number 11 Window Rock Lady Scouts will control the ball first. And we're underway with Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Scouts with a nice backdoor cut, and pass finds the receiver, Maya Bell Begay, but she just could not make the shot. And it will go over to Tuba City. Here comes the ball, up the floor, tipped. And Sherelle Yazzie got her hand on it, broke up the pass, and the Lady Scouts have the basketball. Okay, well, we've got confirmation from at least one viewer out there, says we can see and hear the broadcast, and that's what we want to hear, and we hope that it goes well for you on your end. A minute into the first quarter. And those watching our video will want to take note that for whatever reason, we have issues getting the data that we use. So we see a Window Rock foul. Or is that it's a Tuba City foul. And it's Kyla Reed picking up her first foul. We use the data provided by the scoreboard at whatever school we happen to be at. And for whatever the reason, we are unable, as Sherelle Yazzie is able to make the cut to the basket off a feed from Melissa. And the first points of the game are scored by the Lady Scouts. We use the data from the scoreboard, and we're able to automatically then populate our scoreboard on the screen. It's accurate to whatever the scorekeeper is delivering. But on a night like tonight, scoreboard here at Tuba City, we for whatever reason, we cannot talk to it. As we watch the Warriors get the first points of the game, Ariana Begay launches and lands the big three-point basket. And it's 3-2. Tuba City in front. So we have to do this manually, this scoreboard. And it's a challenge sometimes, so we do ask that you bear with us. I think that was Sherelle Yazzie picking up her first foul of the game, and she did. First team foul on the Scouts. Inbound to Ariana Begay. And she's got pressure in backcourt, and Sherelle Yazzie will steal it. Sherelle's got it. Looking for some help. Scouts take over. Baseline jump shot is up and blocked. Terrific defense by Tuba City. I believe that was Aubrey Begay that got there with the rejection. Oh, it's Kyler. Aubrey was behind the play. Kyler blocked it, possessed it for a moment, and then it got knocked out of bounds. Lady Scouts with the basketball. Melissa Nelson, left side. She decided to pull up for the three. That's going to miss it. Over the top. Scouts on the offensive rebound. Maya Bell Begay. And the lob to Sherelle. She lost it and then fought for it toward the corner and knocked it out of bounds. Sherelle's got a big knee brace on. It's reminiscent of those knee braces that offensive linemen wear in football. Inbound, Kyler Reed. Good handles up in the front court. She gets tied up. Maya Bell. No, that's Melissa. Melissa pressured her. And then Maya Bell. Well, it wasn't even Maya Bell. It was Jamie So stole it, and Jamie went the distance to make the shot. Jamie puts it in. And it's 4-3. Tuba trailing. Scouts in front. And Tuba City will miss a shot. And then dribbled out of bounds. Tuba City is going to take back over the basketball. Natasha Acothley looking for somebody. Kyler, the bounce pass, dangerous, tipped away by Melissa Nelson, but then she was the last lady who got a hand on it. Oh boy. I'm seeing that message, Cedric, Colorado. So we get a 5-second call. Acothley couldn't find anybody. Good defense by the Lady Scouts, and they're going to get the ball back early on this one. I see that message, Cedric, Colorado. Let me pass it along to my partner in crime, Derek Simmons. Guess what? Cedric says, starting to snow at the Grand Canyon. He does say thanks for going live, Floyd. Says go TC Lady Warriors. So, yeah, pulling for the Warriors, but snow at the Grand Canyon already. We understand that on our trip home through Flagstaff, they're expecting snow to start around 7 p.m. Ouch. It's going to test my driving skills for sure tonight on the way home. Nonetheless, a turnover by Tuba City. The Lady Scouts take over. 4:17 on the clock in the first quarter. Window Rock 4, Tuba City 3. And the Warriors have the basketball. Driving into the paint, and Jamie So lost it. Ended up on the ground, and the Lady Warriors take over. Ariana Begay, nice feed to Acothley. She was unable to finish. The defense got there, and she was unable to get the shot to go. Sherelle dumps it back to Melissa. And her lob pass underneath to Jamie So is stolen. Kyler Reed drives the right baseline, and she misses for Tuba. And then on the rebound to Acothley, it gets called for the travel. Well, among our officials is a young gentleman, and maybe when I say young, not so young, Mike Gillespie. And I don't know if we'll get a shot he set up on the baseline real quick, but Mike is going to join me at halftime for a moment. We'll talk about the fact that it is Officials Appreciation Week all week long. We're wrapping up the week here on this Saturday. We're going to talk about AIA officials and so on as we watch Window Rock go into the paint. And the official, Mike Gillespie, blows his whistle, and the foul is on Ariana Begay. And that's her first foul. There's Mike Gillespie. He'll join me at halftime. Hey, maybe as you're out there watching, listening, maybe it's in your future to become an official. They always need more officials. Ariana Bigay, the steal. Great effort. Good defense as well, though, by Windorock, dropping back to Vay Willie. Was able to keep that one from going. The Lady Scouts on a rebound, offensive rebound, Maya Bell Bigay. She's going to drop a pass to her teammate. It's Melissa with it. Now Sherelle. It's getting a little out of control. I mean, you kind of got to slow it down, maybe slow the pace down. It's getting a little frenetic. And a stoppage of play while these two teams get some subs on the floor. Hey, big shot. And that's a big three out there. Melissa Nelson for the Fighting Scouts makes it 7-3. And the little jumper from the right baseline is good after another Scouts steal. They take it back. Maya Bell Bigay getting in the action, her first points of the game. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. It's 9-3. Lady Scouts on a little bit of a run here. Another steal and another basket. And that's going to force Coach Kim Williams of Tuba City to take a timeout, everybody. What a run, what a flurry of activity by the Lady Scouts. We're going to grab us a timeout and a word in from our presenting sponsors of Northland Basketball. That's Choice NTUA Wireless, 11-3. Scouts in front of Tuba, stand by.
Choice Broadband is always expanding the service area here on the Navajo Nation for Choice Broadband high-speed internet. Visit the district office nearest you to get started or go online to choice-wireless.com/broadband to see if your home can get connected.
Big thank you to all of you who are out there already checking in on our YouTube feed. Somebody watching from Minnesota, class of 95. Augusta says, go Warriors. And they're going to have some trouble again with that Windorock defense. Kyla Reed, she'll finally bring it across. Let's see here. Steal. Sherelle's feed up the floor. Fighting Scouts with Melissa Nelson getting fouled will go to the free throw line. So the timeout taken by Tuba a moment ago has yet to prove its benefit. And we'll see about it. Kiki Susanyanami picks up her first foul in the game. That's team foul number 3 on TC. And Melissa Nelson with the first shot. It's good. Second one is perfect. Boy, what a run by the Lady Scouts. They lead 13-3. And a Nelson foul in backcourt. Team foul number 2 on the Lady Scouts. Somebody checking in from Virginia. Right on. Quasiar. I know I'm not saying that right. Quasiar Martinez. Also, Rosemary Claremont says, let's go Warriors, watching from South Dakota. Hey, I was born in South Dakota. I was born on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. Did you know that? John Cassuz watching from Fort Defiance. Thanks, John. Denise Stoney says, go Warriors. Inbound for Tuba. And they're going to face pressures. Tyler is able to get it across. 1:20 remaining in the first quarter. 10-point lead for the Lady Scouts. Pull up left side. And Susan Yadami comes up short on the jumper. The Warriors fight, battle, get it back. And Kyler's wide open for 3. And Kyler Reed with a big shot. Kyler got it. Her team needed it. And if I'm not mistaken, was that number 2 for everybody? Was that DeVay Willie on the other end that got that shot? Kyler with another make. Kyler Reed gets the 2 right there. It's 15-8. Winter in front, 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. We'll be taking a timeout at the end of the quarter. And a travel called on Jamie So in the paint. Time ticking down. And up the floor. Melissa Nelson with a blocked shot on Kyler Reed, but the official does say it was well, he says a clean block. I thought they were sending Kyler to the foul line, but not the case. 8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Sherelle Yazzie spinning in and looking for a teammate out on the wing. She thought that she shot Jamie So was there. 4 seconds remaining. Long pass into Susan Yadami. Missed the shot. Beautiful pass by Copley, but Kiki just could not quite finish. And the Winter Rock Lady Scouts are going to grab a 15-8 lead at the end of the first quarter. So stand by, everybody. We'll grab a timeout. Back with more at Tuba City. Warriors Pavilion, the side of Northland Basketball, brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. Stand by, everybody.
Choice Broadband is a proud sponsor of the 2022 Choice Classic, supporting our young athletes as they compete for the title and demonstrate the values and perseverance that is found throughout our community. To all of our young athletes, we say, keep making us Navajo proud.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Back into the action here, everybody, at Tuba City High School. Warriors Pavilion and Northland Basketball, which is presented to you by Choice Broadband. Kiki, Susan Yadami works her way to the baseline, picks up the dribble in the corner, and has to send it back outside as we get the second quarter underway. 15-8 our score. Window Rock in front in a crucial 3A North Region matchup. Tuba City checks into the game, ranked number 8. Window Rock is number 11, but in the standings, their position in the 3A North is reversed. And great defense by the Fighting Scouts. They were in man-to-man defense all the way, and they were able to force a shot clock violation. You see the runner there if you're watching video. That runner came up short, so it didn't catch iron, and then the block shot prevented another try at the basket, and a rare shot clock violation. The Scouts, the runner by Melissa Nelson. That'll miss, that'll tip off. And it's tied up after a Tuba City rebound, tied up. Possession arrow, Window Rock. One minute into the second quarter at halftime, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Here's a drive, plenty of contact. That should be a Natasha Akofley foul. 2 shots coming up. And it was Natasha picking up the foul, the 4th team foul now on Tuba City. So I want to welcome in those listeners on KTBA in Tuba City. That's AM 760 and 95.3 FM. Also KHAC Window Rock, 880 AM, and KWIM 104.9 FM. Also KPGX Navajo Mountain Lake Powell on 93.5 FM. That's a mouthful right there. I'm a longtime radio guy, and that's a lot to throw at me. Thanks to Chuck and all the good people at the radio stations. And normally you're going to hear their voices. They were unable to make the trip, and so they asked us if we would provide the audio. We're happy to do it. Inbound, Tuba City has got the basketball. 6:39 on the clock in the second quarter. It's Window Rock 17, Tuba 8. Kiki Susan-Yadami, three-point try, off the back iron. Rebound, Kyla Reed for TC. Back to her teammate for the jumper at the free throw line. It's no good, but it comes back to Kiana Hatafli, and she's going to lose it. Melissa Nelson misses on the transition. Another miss, this one by Sherelle Yazzie inside. And after a battle and a scrape and a fight and everything else, Window Rock has the basketball. Straight over the top for three. The shot is good for DeVay Willie. Scouts continue their mastery in this game. They lead 20-8. TC missing a couple of shots, spin inside, and there's a foul that's going to send Aubrey Begay to the line for Tuba City. And it looks like committing the foul was Maya Bell Begay. First foul on Maya Bell. Susan Yadami is going to check out. So does Taylor Shorty out of the Tuba City lineup. And the two ladies who came in, now, well, one of those ladies is not on my roster for whatever reason. No, I got it right there. Ariana Begay and Thalia Klitzo are into the lineup for the Lady Warriors. The ball belongs to Window Rock with 5:30 on the clock in the second quarter. Very long three on the way for Melissa. She found herself about 5 feet behind the line, and nobody came out to really defend her, so she said, I'll take a shot at it. And then she almost got it back on the long rebound and then stepped out with it. So it's a turnover to Tuba City. And the inbound pass stolen for a moment anyway. The Lady Scouts, Maya Bell Begay stole it, and then DeVay Willie trying to receive the pass in the paint. Couldn't handle the pass. Goes back the other way. And then a rebound for the Lady Scouts. Jamie So now up the floor, under the basket. Maya Bell Begay has the points. Maya Bell leads the Lady Scouts in scoring with 8 points. And after a 22-9 lead now, that forces a timeout. We're going to grab a 1-minute timeout, everybody. This is Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Stand by.
What's better than Taco Tuesday?
Man, there ain't nothing better than Taco Tuesday. Crunchy tacos, soft tacos.
How about four-wheel drive tacos at Hatch Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall? Right now, take the keys to a brand new 2023 Hatch Toyota Tacoma with financing as low as 3.99%. Drive away with payments starting at $279 a month, and Hatch Toyota isn't just doing Taco Tuesday. They're doing it every day this month.
That's my kind of Taco Tuesday.
Plus, every Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our 2-year complimentary maintenance program with roadside assistance. Rush to Taco Tuesday every day this month at Hatch Toyota at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall and at HatchToyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 33 years.
Hi, this is Chaz Hatch. Find out more at HatchToyota.com or visit us today at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Show Low.
Offers on approved credit through Toyota Financial Services. Lease for 39 months with $25.99 down. Plus tax, title, license, and dealer dock fees.
Back to the action. You saw some of that on the video. As they came back, that was only a 30-second timeout. My apologies. I thought they had taken... I thought they had taken a full 1-minute timeout. Regardless, we're back to it. And Melissa Nelson will drive for the Lady Scouts. Feeds it to her teammate, Jamie So, for her second basket of the game. And the Lady Scouts continue dominating first half, 24-9. They are in front of the Lady Warriors. Winter Rock ranked number 11 coming into the game. Tuba City, number 8. Two very good basketball teams. And a very good roll on Jacelyn Tallsalt's drive to the right baseline. Forced a shot up there, and she was able to get the bounce to go. Halfway mark of the second quarter. 4 minutes left till halftime. Winter Rock 24, Tuba City 11. Beautiful job by Sherelle Yazzie to get some position in the paint. Her teammate found her with a nice pass from way outside. And Sherelle has 4 points. The Lady Scouts have a steal. Jamie So takes it away. It's Maya Belbigay, reverses toward the basket on the baseline. The low shot was plucked out of the air by Sherelle Yazzie, and then she missed her follow shot. Tuba City rebound. Here they go. Ariana Begay tries to get her teammate under the basket. And in the attempt to get it over, the defender throws it out of bounds. Somebody out there is watching from the Bay Area. All right, Kevin from the Bay Area. And Melissa Nelson called for a travel. So the Scouts will turn it over. 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first half. Game 1 of our broadcast doubleheader tonight. And if we don't get snowed in, Tuba City throws away the inbound pass through the long football pass down the floor, and there to intercept it was Sherelle Yazzie. So Melissa Nelson on the drive, and she'll get 2 shots after contact on her way in. Second foul of the game on Susan Yadami. To the free throw line is Melissa Nelson. She's got 7 points so far. Well, football fans, are you a 49ers fan? You must be pretty happy if you are. I don't know what the final score was. The last time I heard, I think it was 38-17 or something like that. I don't know what the final was, but I'm quite sure that the 49ers hung on for the victory today in the first round of the playoffs. San Francisco is going to be an extremely tough team to beat in these playoffs. I'm not sure there's a better football team in the NFL, and I can't stand the 49ers. I am a Cardinals fan, of course. And there's an attempt by Justice Nez to pick up a loose ball for Tuba City. She ended up rolling on her back with the basketball, and that is a travel. Somebody says, go Warriors from Las Vegas. That's Nick Campbell. Thanks, Nick. Checking in. Drive, left hand. That's the way you use that left hand. That's Asuria Begay. And her dad came before the game, Asurian, and he told me how to pronounce her name, Asuria. I hope I'm getting it right. Comes in off the bench in that nice left-handed move. There's a steal, and Maya Bell with the steal and the basket. And the roof is just caving in on the Lady Warriors, 31-11. Somebody is cheering from Chandler for the Scouts. Rodney Berry checking in. Rachel Begay, thanks for the correction on the Maya Bell Begay shot a moment ago. Power Star 23 says Fighting Scouts pride. Virgil says, good hustle, Scouts from Pendleton, Oregon. Thanks, Virgil. Thanks for being with us, man. 95 seconds till halftime. Susan Yadami's shot from behind the backboard did not go in, and Scouts knocked it out of bounds. 92 seconds till halftime. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report at the break. Folks, you're watching and listening to Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone, an exclusive brand of the Sports Zone. And it's brought to you by Choice Broadband. Long shot. Susan Yadami missed that rebound to Maya Bell Begay. And she'll work her way into front court with the basketball. The Lady Scouts able to really take their time with the ball. DeVay Willie. Now left side to Jamie So. Underneath to DeVay, and the official says she picked that foot up just a little bit too quick, and that's a travel on the Scouts. One of their few mistakes. They have not made a lot of mistakes in the first half. I wouldn't say it's perfect because you never play a perfect half of basketball. I don't care who you are, but it's close. And Sherelle Yazzie with the offensive rebound and up and off the glass to put in for the Scouts. 33-11, 51 seconds till halftime. From the left baseline, a much-needed shot for Thalia Klitzo and Tuba City. They still trail by 20. Jamie So off to Sherelle. Left side. Assyria. Jamie So again, and now Maya Bell. And it's tied up after the pass finds its way to Assyria. Asariah, there it is. Asariah, I'm sorry, I'm trying my best on the pronunciation. It's not, sometimes not easy for me. Asariah is what we want to do. Long inbound pass for Tuba, and it's tied up. Justice Nez way out into front court, and she got tied up by Jamie So of Window Rock. There it is. You see on the video the block and the jump ball. And the Lady Scouts will have it. 17 seconds remaining. They get the ball in to Maya Bell. To Jamie So. Well, a personal foul is called. I didn't see the contact, but a foul called on Maya Bell. Big A of Window Rock. Okay, she was trying to set a screen. Yeah, she was pushing her way into the screen as the defender didn't run right into her, so she tried to kind of lean out to meet her. I can't do that. Tuba City misses, got it back. 2 seconds left. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Scouts. They are unable to do anything with it. But it brings us to the end of a great first half. If you are a Fighting Scouts fan, boy, the Lady Scouts did just about everything that Coach Whitney, Gabby Whitney, their head coach, just about everything that she could ask them to do. I'm not so sure there is a whole lot more that she would ask of her ladies than what they provided in that first half. And the number 11 ranked Window Rock Lady Scouts lead number 8 Tuba City at halftime, 33-13. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report is on the way in a moment. Stand by for it. This is Northland Basketball presented by Choice Broadband. 3-minute timeouts coming your way, and then our halftime breakdown. Stand by, everybody.
Choice Broadband is now available to more homes on the Navajo Nation than ever before. Visit the Choice NTUA Wireless District office nearest you to get started, or go online to choice-wireless.com/broadband to see if your home can get connected.
You can push it in, pull it in, or drag it in. You can also carry it in, tow it in, or lead it in. Hatch Toyota is doing some old-fashioned wheeling and dealing to put you into a new Toyota or pre-owned vehicle this week. So let's talk. Old cars, motorhomes, campers, quads, boats, personal watercraft, even jewelry, or old coins. Hang on.
Wow, yeah, livestock too. Hatch Toyota Cholo is willing to consider anything of value for trade. So you can drive away in a new Toyota or quality late model low mileage car, truck, or SUV. We are paying the highest trade-in values in our history for your old ride. So bring us your old junk or items taking up space at your house or garage and turn it into cash towards a new or pre-owned vehicle. Hatch Toyota, keeping the White Mountains rolling for 32 years.
Hi, this is Chaz Hatch. Get our statewide low price guarantee on every new Toyota. Find out more at hatchtoyota.com or visit us today at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Show Low.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Happy New Year from Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Just in time for our Valentine's special, we are introducing our new business partner, Cattleman's Steakhouse. Yeehaw! With every insured replacement, you can take your sweetheart out for the best prime rib on the mountain. Or choose salmon, sirloin steak, cod, pork chops, chicken, or a variety of other delicious dinners.
You are the best, honey.
And with the Valentine's special, you also get 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. And this year, you could take your Valentine to a VIP experience to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. That's right, we're giving away 2 premium VIP tickets to see George Strait, Chris Stapleton, and Little Big Town live in Phoenix, including VIP parking.
Yes!
Don't miss out on our best Valentine special.
536-5972, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Hey everybody, welcome back in to our courtside location at the Warriors Pavilion, Tuba City High School. That's us. That's me, and I'm going to be talking to this guy here in just a moment. I do have to pause. 10 seconds for station identification on the Sports Zone Radio Network.
This is Sports Zone Radio. Champions play here at Sports Zone Radio.
And as you listen to our broadcast of Northland Basketball at the Sports Zone, we're also tonight presenting coverage on some radio stations across the Northland. You are listening, some of you, on KTBA at Tuba City. That's AM 760 and 95.3 FM. Also KHAC Window Rock on AM 880 and KWIM 104.9 FM. Also KPGX Navajo Mountain Lake Powell on 93.5 FM. So welcome in, everybody. My name is Floyd Simmons. That's this guy right here at the Sports Zone desk, courtside at Tuba City. And before we break down the first half, I wanted to bring on this gentleman right here, part of the officiating crew. This is Mike Gillespie, who joins us now. Mike, thanks for stepping in and spending a couple of moments with us. Let's get that microphone a little adjusted differently here. Let's see. We might need to flip it around the other way. I didn't check. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Ah, there we go. My bad.
All right.
Hey, look at that. Well, now we're cooking with gas.
Now we got it.
Sorry about that. Hey, Mike, great first half of basketball. And for me as a fan, I'm out here watching, checking it out. It's kind of my brand of basketball as a fan. 5 fouls whistled on one side, and I think 7 on the other side. Not too bad. Not a slugfest. And I know that the times that it happens that you blow the whistles because you have to blow the whistles, and it just goes one after the other. But I like to see a game where there's a lot of good flow and the officials are letting them get out there and play and not calling every ticky-tack foul. You know, we kind of like that. But, I think a good first half of basketball tonight here.
Yeah, definitely. The flow wasn't quite as much as I would like to see, but The foul count was, pretty even. We were pretty consistent on our calls on both ends of the court. And again, I'm the same as you. I like to see a good flow to the game. Yeah. And, it's good for the fan base. It's good for your radio. And it's good for us, too, because we can stay involved in the game and call what needs to be called and not something that really doesn't create an advantage or disadvantage. So
I agree with that 100%. Well, Mike, one of the reasons I asked you to step in this week is Officials Appreciation Week. Or am I saying that right? Is it?
Yes, sir. That's the way AIA puts it.
Officials Appreciation Weekend. And I got to say, as a guy who comes out, I get to do football and basketball and baseball broadcasts throughout the year, high school coverage. I understand the dire need there is for officials across the state. And I know that, fans can get passionate about things, but I tell you, I so appreciate the officials that go out there and do the job you guys do. I wouldn't want to do it, okay? I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to be right in the crosshairs of all these disgruntled fans when they get upset about things. But you guys do it. You go out there and you keep going back, and we need more officials. And first, let me just say thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you to all the officials out there, all these guys and gals that we get to see across the Northland basketball reaches and everywhere else. But you guys do a great job, and we need more of you guys, don't we?
Yeah, definitely, Floyd. Again, thank you very much for the appreciation. And I saw a lot of it this week. I've been in 4 different gyms, and it's been very good reception by the fans, the coaches, the players, etc. So, but definitely in need of officials. It's been very hard to recruit, especially young officials. They don't seem to want the conflict, but at the same time, there are special ones that will come in and absorb that conflict and continue on in officiating a career. We've had a hard time recruiting. AI has a great recruiting program for us as officials to bring other officials in, and also them to try to farm grow, we'll say, some younger officials out of high school. They have a program for that now also.
How do they, because I'm going to let you go here real quick.
Okay.
How does somebody get involved then?
Definitely, well, if you know an official in your area, contact them. They'll set you up on how to get registered. If you don't, you can go to AIAonline.org, and all the information's right there in the official section. And the massive support from down in Phoenix and massive support from the local officiating crews.
I'm going to say this, though the numbers are kind of few, I believe, and I get to see from all around the state, we have the best officials up here in this part of the state. That's my opinion, and I believe that. I get to see you guys all the time. I get to see other officials. I love the way basketball's played up here, by the way. I love the way it's played. I love the way the contact happens. The organic approach to basketball and the way it happens, and the officials are a big part of that. And I think you guys all do a great job, and I appreciate you. Thank you for what you do, man.
Great, Floyd. Thank you, sir.
You got it.
Have a good evening.
And we all, as fans, need to be more appreciative of the sacrifice done, the job done by officials so that we can have these games. Haven't had to reschedule any basketball games this year, but did have to reschedule a few football games. Remember that, everybody? Remember that? Yeah. So don't ever want to get in a situation where that becomes a major, major problem. And I would highly, highly encourage you, if you have any inclination at all, like Mike said, find an official that you know or you come into contact with. Maybe you don't know them, but talk to somebody during a game, after a game. One of the officials, you can't miss them with the uniforms that they wear, can you? And let them know of your interest and get involved. We need more officials. I need young officials as well. So somebody young, somebody that knows the game, whatever the game is. Let's get more people involved. I'll tell you, Derek and I have talked about maybe doing some officiating of some of these like freshman and JV games, getting to arenas early where we're going to do broadcasts and maybe calling some games. However, if we have any goodwill with the viewers and the listeners out there, we don't want to spoil any of that because we know how passionate fans are. And trust me, we would not be the 2 best officials that you ran into out there. We both know sport well. We're big fans of sport. We both participated and played at reasonably decent levels of sport in the past. But, we don't want to, if we've got any goodwill with you as viewers and listeners, we don't want to spoil any of that. So we're back to this. The second half is underway. We're a minute into it. And this, everybody, is Northland Basketball. And it's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And we're underway. 33-13, Window Rock in front. And after an Ariana Biguet player control foul, she was on the drive and ran over the defender. Scouts take over the basketball. Second foul of the game on Ariana. And with 90 seconds into the third period, the first foul of the second half. Mayabel Biguet working on the right baseline, takes a pass from Sherelle Yazzie for Window Rock, and immediately she gets fouled. DeVay Willie, nope, other team. That's Kyler Reed. Kyler's second foul today. Jump shot is up and good. Though I didn't exactly see the lady who was able to knock down the shot. A Copley following a Kyler Reed miss on the other end. And then we get a foul on Mayabel Biguet. That's Mayabel's third foul of the day. Are we showing Sherelle because she made the shot? Is that what we're doing? I have no idea. A Copley at the line, and the free throw is off the back iron, no good. And that shot is also going to bounce off, no good for a Copley. Got it back after an offensive rebound by Ariana Biguet, and the Copley missed again. And then Sherelle Yazzie for Window Rock steps out and blocks a three-point try for Ariana Biguet. Rejected the shot. Tuba City picks up the loose ball. And it's knocked loose from Kyler Reed's dribble. Some more good defense. This time it's Melissa Nelson with a great effort for the Lady Scouts. She has played a great game today. Inbound, Sherelle Yazzie into Jamie So. You got Sherelle, you got Jamie, you got Melissa Nelson in the second half starting lineup for the Lady Scouts. And a beautiful pass from Melissa inside to her teammate DeVay Willie. She starts the second half, so does Jada Brown. Out there in the lineup for the Fighting Scouts. They've got the big lead over the higher-ranked Tuba City Lady Warriors. Brown missing inside. Rebound, Natasha Copley, surrounded by defenders. And a 2-on-1 after Tuba City clears it out. Ariana Biguet stops. The little jumper is good for Ariana. And that's a big basket. Certainly needed basket for the Lady Warriors. 35-15. Window Rock in front. DeVay Willie picks up the dribble deep on the left angle. Barely gets it away. Drive and a foul. And I think that's Susan Yadami is going to pick up a foul. She does. Shooting foul for Melissa Nelson. Three fouls in this game on Kiki Susan Yadami. And the first shot is perfect for Melissa. She is one free throw or field goal away from double figures now in the game. Mayabel Biguet leads the scoring for the Scouts with 10, and now Melissa has 10 points as well. 6 points in the game for Sherelle Yazzie. Here we go, up the floor, and the lefty rolls off. No good for Kiki. And it's a rebound to the Fighting Scouts. DeVay Willie has it to Melissa. Gets it across into front court. Sherelle Yazzie's three-point try is no good. She's going to get into a battle with Ariana Biguet for the loose ball. Ariana controlled it. Long pass from Kyler Reed to Susan Yadami. Kyler gets the rebound off her teammate's miss. And then a foul is called on the Scouts, on the little spinner in the paint. The lady that commits the foul is Sherelle Yazzie. That is, well, I thought it was Sherelle. It was actually DeVay Willie inside. He picked up the foul. He'll get the replay right here. There's Kyler. And at the line is Reed, and Reed makes both of her free throws. 37-17. It's been about a 20-point lead right at that separation for quite a bit of the game. I mean, after Window Rock did build the lead, they got it to 20, and then it kind of stayed there for most of the second quarter. Up the floor it goes. Ariana Begay steps outside the arc, and her three-point try is no good for the Lady Warriors. It tips out of bounds. We're at the halfway mark of the third quarter. 37-17. Window Rock in front of Tuba. Scouts are in second place, one game behind the Monument Valley Mustangs in the 3A North girls standings. Lady Scouts had a great start to their season. They kind of struggled a little bit the last few weeks. Let's see if they can get things turned around here with about a quarter and a half of basketball left in this one. There's enough time if you look at Window Rock and how they built their big lead. If Tuba City can start to get their rhythm, get the game going, and then clamp down defensively on the Scouts, they could do the same thing. But there isn't a ton of time left to get that done. Look at the nice pass from Nelson under to Sherelle, but she could not get the finish. Nelson again, and the nice dish to Brown. Jada Brown taking advantage of the assist from her teammate. And with 3 minutes left in the third period, Window Rock 39, Tuba City 17. Kyler Reed on the drive. Off that baseline, missed the shot. Might have been thanks to Melissa Nelson's defense. Scouts trying to get some points in transition, unable. Now Sherelle, nice no-look pass to Jada Brown, who had a little trouble handling it. Window Rock will lose it out of bounds. Back the other direction. Let's see. Both sides. Gallup and Lady Scouts have greatly improved. Dedication and commitment. That was Larry checking in. Check some of your messages on our YouTube chat. JB says, go Scouts. And Jada watching from Gallup, New Mexico. Kevin says, White River Lady Scouts have really improved since they played the Gallup Lady Bengals in December. All right. Runner, no good. Rebound, Melissa Nelson. Out to Jamie So, and Jamie is able to finish. The left-handed layup in transition is good. 41-17 now. And timeout. Kyler Reed picks up her dribble on the far sideline, and coach is going to grab a timeout. Word in from Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, everybody. 41-17, Window Rock Northland Basketball is presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Happy New Year from Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Just in time for our Valentine's special, we are introducing our new business partner, Cattleman's Steakhouse. Yeehaw! With every insured replacement, you can take your sweetheart out for the best prime rib on the mountain. Or choose salmon, sirloin steak, cod, pork chops, chicken, or a variety of other delicious dinners.
You are the best, honey.
And with the Valentine's special, you also get 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. And this year, you could take your Valentine to a VIP experience to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. That's right, we're giving away 2 premium VIP tickets to see George Strait, Chris Stapleton, and Little Big Town live in Phoenix, including VIP parking. Yes! Don't miss out on our best Valentine special.
536-5972, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback. Woohoo!
41-17 is our score. And the Lady Scouts high point lady so far through the game is Melissa Nelson. She's got 12 points. Maya Bell Begay with 10 points. In this one on the other side, on the other ledger, Kyler Reed leads the way with 7 points so far, and Ariana Begay has 5. We've got 1 minute and 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Ariana's three-point try. Not going to make it. Not going to land. Sherelle Yazzie, rebound. Scouts. They're going to get it across. DeVay Willie, and now a long pass to Jada Brown. She's under the basket, and it's good for Jada. Jada didn't play a lot in the first half, but she's got a couple of third quarter baskets for the Scouts, and their lead right now 43-17. Is that a similar score to the San Francisco 49ers victory over the Seahawks in the playoffs today? I assume it's a victory because I haven't seen the final, but the lead was big for the 49ers late in the game, according to reports I have received. One of my sons, his favorite team is the Seahawks, but I haven't talked to him this afternoon, so I don't know what the situation is. If you're out there listening right now, well, first, thanks for listening. And I would have this question for you. And that is, who's going to win the Super Bowl? Who do you think? Who's going to win that Super Bowl? And I think it's going to be hard for anybody to unseat, as far as the favorite goes. In my mind, the favorite, the 49ers, as good as they are. Let's see. Leah Grass checked in, said Jake Cooper is Kyler's number one fan. All right. Easy to be a fan of Kyler Reed, by the way, isn't it? As good a basketball player as she is. There's a whistle and a foul, push foul. I believe that was Aubrey Begay who came out and committed her first foul of the game for the Lady Warriors. Inbound, nice play run by the Scouts. He missed the pass, and so the shot was pretty difficult for Kateri Spencer. Tuba City will run, and Ariana Begay gets her shot blocked by Melissa Nelson. Good defense. Back to the Warriors. Here's a little shot in the paint. Natasha Coughley unable to connect on that one. Rebound, Spencer for Window Rock. Tied up for a jump ball. 3 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Time is going to expire pretty quick on the inbound. It gets knocked around, then knocked out. 1 second remains in the third period. 43-17. What a lead for the Scouts. They played some great basketball. Inbound, shot away from 17 feet out there. That was enough time. She did get the shot out there, but it is not going to go in, and that's going to end the third quarter of the girls' game. Remember that the boys' game will follow as well here at the Sports Zone. And to those listening on radio across the Navajo Nation, thanks for being there with us. Timeout. Word in from our presenting sponsors of Northland Basketball. That's Choice Broadband. Fourth quarter on the way. Northland Basketball. Don't go anywhere.
Choice Broadband is always expanding the service area here on the Navajo Nation for Choice Broadband high-speed internet. Visit the district office nearest you to get started or go online to choice-wireless.com/broadband to see if your home can get connected.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Well, here at the Sports Zone, we thank all of our sponsoring partners for helping us bring you the coverage. That includes Holbrook Family Dentistry, our latest and newest sponsoring partner. They serve the Navajo Nation from their dental office in Holbrook. And they are general dentists, can do just about anything you need them to do. Here is a steal and a drive. Kyler Reed gets there, fouled by Sherelle Yazzie. And a chance at a three-point play for Kyler. So a bright spot here in the fourth quarter to start things for Kyler and her teammates, but still a big lead, 43-19. Advantage window rocking. That was the second foul a moment ago on Sherelle Yazzie. Kyler's got the shot. Kyler's got 10 points as well. Scouts bring it in. The fourth quarter is underway. Northland Basketball presented by Choice Broadband. Remember that between the games, we'll stop this broadcast and begin a new one on our YouTube channel, begin a new broadcast for the boys matchup. That's our standard operating procedure. Well, the third foul of the game was called a moment ago on Kyler. Inbound for the Fighting Scouts. Jamie So looking for help. And she overthrows her teammate, Sherelle Yazzie zigged when she should have zagged. And here come the Lady Warriors in the paint. Ariana Begay back outside to Kyler. Kyler steps back for a three. That's off the mark. A collision on the rebound. Comes into Coughley's hands. And then taken away by Jada Brown for the Scouts. 6:45 remaining. Scouts run a weave out there on the top. Get it to Jamie So. Now into the game on the right side is Arissa Hale. Or is that Ariasa? Am I saying that right? Ariasa Hale. Left-hand dribble, drive, and an offensive foul is called on Jamie So. Jamie was, I think she was kind of focusing a little bit on that left-hand dribble as she was coming in, and right there she just, she's going to pick it up, lower the shoulder a little bit, and that's an offensive foul. Boys game coming up after this one here from Tuba City. We'll have the broadcast here at the Sports Zone, part of our exclusive presentation of Northland Basketball. 43-20, Windrock in front. Scouts back on defense as Kyler Reed will try to make her way between two defenders, between Brown and Nelson, but couldn't do it. And Jada Brown comes up with the basketball. Jada brings it across to Jamie So. And now to the cutter. And I think we're going to get a offensive foul. And we do. Ariasa Hale is into the game for the Lady Scouts, and she's got her first foul of the game. Stacy says, Stacy, the legend, Stacy Begay out there, she says you did say her name right. I'm not even sure which name she's referring to at this point, because I've had a little trouble with 2 or 3 names. Here's a pass inside to Kyler that gets broken up. And then it's picked up by Natasha Coughley. And she's able to get the junk basket underneath for the Lady Warriors. 43-22 is our score. Just a bit more than 5 minutes remaining in the game. Brown's three-point try, no good. Lady Warriors have it. And they'll bring it across. Protect the basketball. Hatafli brings it up. Gets it to her teammate, Ariana Begay, and she'll scoop it under the defender for the points. Give the assist to Kiana Begay. And up the right sideline, there's a whistle and a foul. That's Ariana Begay with the foul. There's Melissa Nelson, who's got to be one of your leading contenders for the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game that we'll announce at the end of our broadcast. That's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. That is the hospital. That's the hospital in Springerville. Inbound pass stolen by the Warriors. Kyler Reed pulls up on the left side, missed it. Kyler got it back. to the angle right side. Ariana Begay with a three-point basket for Tuba City. She got 10 points in the game. She and Kyler with 10 points each for Tuba. But Melissa going coast to coast with the dribble. And now 14 points for Misha. Right, Misha? Ariana inside to Kyler. Broken up, taken away. Maya Bell Begay with a great defensive play at the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Scouts inside. Throw it up. No good. But there's Maya Bell with the rebound. Outside to Melissa. Yeah, there was a drive that produces a foul. Nelson on the drive. And the fourth foul of the game on Kyler. Kyler will get a rest. She checks out. Tuba City has, after they bring Susan Yanami back in, they've got Kiki Susan-Yanami, Natasha Akatli out there on the floor. Ariana Begay is in the lineup. So is Kiana Hatafli. There's one other lady under the basket. I'll check that for you after we take a look at Melissa making 1 out of 2 at the line. 46-27. Tuba City throws it away. Well, it's Maya Bell Begay is that fifth Lady Scout on the floor. Well, actually, it wasn't the Lady Scouts, was it? I was reporting to you. Jacelyn Tallsalt is that fifth Lady Warrior, and we'll get a whistle, a foul. And Ariana Begay picks up the foul. That's her fourth foul of the game. She's got 4. Kyler Reed has 4, and we got 3:15 remaining in regulation. And adding to her game-leading total is Melissa Nelson. She's got 16 in the game. (17) to lead the way, and she will check out of the lineup after a great performance today. Brooklyn Redhair will replace her on the floor for the Lady Scouts. Up the floor, TC's got the ball in the paint. Going to lose the handle on it. Maya Bell picked it up for the Scouts. To her teammate who travels. Well, that was a tough one. It was some. You'll see right here. There's arms everywhere. There's some contact here and there. But you know, when you're leading by 21 points with 3 minutes remaining in the game, you're not going to get all those calls right there. You're just not. That's how it is. You accept it and you move on. Here we go. Drive, and the pass returned outside. Tuba City, Kyler Reed back in the game. Tracks it down. Kyler's going to go to the right side toward the baseline, and that jumper off the glass. Good for Kyler. Good looking shot by Kyler. She's got 12 points in the game. Maya Bell across into front court. She gets the ball to her teammate. That is Soraya with the ball. And then Maya Bell throws it away. It's going to be out of bounds off the Fighting Scouts. See, somebody says go Scouts, and Jada watching from Gallup, New Mexico. All right. We got no problem with that. Quick 30-second timeout, everybody. Winter Rock 48, Tuba 29, Northland Basketball, presented by Choice Broadband. Stand by.
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling.
Fourth quarter action of the girls' game. We'll stop our video broadcast after the girls' game, after we talk to our player of the game, and then we'll start a whole new broadcast for the boys. So just remember that. Only a YouTube feed tonight, no Facebook. Can't get Facebook clearance here at Tuba City. So we'll have the YouTube broadcast restart for the boys' game. Somebody checked in from St. Michael's. I'm assuming that's what St. Mike's is, right? Patrick said, go Tuba. Thanks, Patrick. Mentioned John from Fort Defiance. Let's see, Denise from Avondale said the video is so clear. Well, that's thanks to our great production team led by the producer, Derek Simmons, the camera guy, Derek. Technical director in this one today is Julio K. You see the runner there, no good for the Lady Warriors. And way up on top is Leonard Keone on camera with us today here at Tuba City. See if I got any other messages on the YouTube chat you might want to check out. Let's see. Proudly watching my niece, number 13, A. Soraya from Levine. Go Lady Scouts. Says, thank you, Sports Zone, for making this possible. You're welcome. Kevin said, yep, my Niners won 41-23. And he says, boo, Cards. Kevin, I've been booing the Cardinals a lot myself lately. I'm going to get a hand check. And I believe that Kyler is done. And that's Kyler's 5th foul today. Well, Kyler will leave with 1:45 remaining. Hey, there's Leonard up there on the screen. Leonard Keone from Steamboat-ish. Leonard's from Steamboat area. Our technical director. I don't think we can get a shot of him. I'm not sure. He's behind me there. That's Julio K. He's from MV area, MV region, Kansas region. And his wife assisting him back there, Jessica, who also does some camera work for us now. She has been initiated into that process. This is A. Soraya Begay at the line. She gets something at the line there. Let's see. Both those shots are good. Somebody out there said, go Kyler. Kevin Cody said, thanks. Thanks to the officials. Very important factor to basketball and all the other sports. There's no doubt about that. Fighting Scouts get a takeaway. Soraya with the basketball. Nice pass. Gets it away to her teammate. Also into the game there is Kateri Spencer. The bench out there getting some good playing time for the Fighting Scouts. Brooklyn Red Hair. Ariessa Hale is also into the game. And a steal takeaway. Natasha Coughley will drive and lose the handle. 1 minute remaining in regulation. Ball into front court for Brooklyn Red Hair. She couldn't connect on the shot underneath. That'll go out of bounds to Tuba City. Let's see. Rihanna will win the Super Bowl. Rihanna's going to win the Super Bowl. Somebody said Tom Brady's going to win. Tom Brady, 8 rings. No, I don't think so. Somebody else said the Packers. Yeah, the Packers didn't make the playoffs, did they? Somebody said thanks, Ganado, for Coach Gabby Whitney. She is from Ganado, you know. Let's see, Mr. Hawley. Kevin said, Mr. Hawley, my old social studies teacher. We got a timeout out there on the floor. My old social studies teacher from Pinion officiating tonight there in Tuba City. 20-plus years of officiating for the AIA. Great job, Mr. Hawley. Way to recognize the officials. Way to recognize the officials. Hey, there's our friend Ryan Brown, the coach, Ryan Brown. says, good job, Sports Zone Radio, with the broadcast. Let's go, Lady Warriors and Warriors. Somebody else, Amber Benali, said, please show the homecoming ceremony. I don't know, Derek. That's your call. I don't know if you can provide that or not, but Amber would like to see the homecoming ceremony. It is homecoming tonight, by the way. I don't know if you knew that or not, Derek. I knew that yesterday, but then I forgot about it. Jessica Cheese says, shout out to Leonard and Derek. So guess what, guys? There's your shout outs. Tremaine Nez says, I'm Felicia coming from Arizona, North Phoenix. Verna says, great job, Lady Scouts, with the dub. 39 seconds remain, 50-29. Bit of a scoring drop for a while. And it's going to continue for just a bit. Susan Yadami at the line. See if she can get her first point of the game right here. Unable. Rebound, Tuba. And a follow for Hatathli is no good. Scouts ball. 22 seconds remain. Taylor Shorty out there dribbling. She's into the game for the Lady Scouts. Gets rid of the ball to Spencer. Back out on top, don't have to shoot. Although the shot clock and the game clock are very close. They're going to take that shot from the right side. And at the buzzer is also the shot clock violation there. And let's announce our Sports Zone Radio player of the game. I don't think there's any question. It's unanimous with our staff. And it's Milicia Nelson. With the great game tonight, led the way in scoring for the Fighting Scouts. Did a great job. Milicia Nelson, 17 points on the night, is the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game. It's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. We're going to talk to Milicia here in just a second. Window Rock came in and spoiled homecoming for the Lady Warriors. Well, for a moment anyway. I'm sure that they'll get over that because the festivities for homecoming are going to be, I'm sure, very, very fun. While we wait to get Milicia and then Coach Gabby Whitney for Window Rock.
We would like to give recognition to the AIA officials. Starting off first with Jared Totacini.
They are introducing the officials from the game just played. Jared Totacini just announced he's getting a certificate.
Without these officials, we would not be able to have high school athletics. So
James' brother Mike is the commissioner of officials for this entire area, and he works out of Flagstaff. So congratulations to the officials. It is Officials Recognition Week. Other officials now being recognized. Other officials working here tonight. We'll get you some replays going. We'll talk to Milicia Nelson here in just a moment, everybody. I saw Kevin Cody with a comment there. Says, I wish we had Sports on Radio to broadcast our Northwestern New Mexico basketball games. Floyd and his crew do a great job. I'm proud of the crew, and I appreciate the acknowledgement, Kevin Cody. I'm proud of the job our guys do, for sure. Andy Nez says, Delegate Nez here, hosting a watch party. Go Scouts. Yeah, a watch party. I love it. Stacy says, yay, Lady Scouts. Good game, Lady Warriors. M. Wilson, nice win, Scouts. Rodney says, go fight, win. You're listening to the Lady Scouts, by the way, with their reaction to the victory. Verna Sosi says, thanks for streaming live Sports Zone, or streaming live. Virgil said, congratulations, officials. Great job. I agree. And almost never in my 30-something years of broadcasting have I ever been able to look at a game and say the officials won or lost a game for anybody, any team. I believe that, too. I believe it with all my heart. The game is won or lost on the court by the teams that are playing. Plain and simple. We're staying here, everybody, for a quick discussion with our player of the game. He is stepping to the microphone. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Right on. Why don't we get our post-game rolling, everybody? Hi, folks, from the Warriors Pavilion at Tuba City High School. Floyd Simmons with our post-game wrap-up and a chance to talk to the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. After Window Rock has traveled on hungry stomachs today with very little food before the game to defeat the Tuba City Lady Warriors on Tuba's homecoming night. It's 50-29, the final score. Window Rock wins it, and the Sports Zone Radio player of the game joins us now, Melissa Nelson. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. You?
Am I saying it right?
Yes.
How about Misha?
Mish.
Mish.
Yeah.
Mish.
Yeah.
All right. I got it. I like it. Congratulations, big win.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we talked before the game, and that was the first thing you guys said. Hey, we didn't get to eat. Did you play with the little? Were you hangry out there? Was that how you got the win today?
Yes. With the slow start this season, yes, we really wanted this win. Yeah.
No doubt about it. And you beat a higher-ranked team. Tuba City was number 8. You were number 11 before the game. What was it? What was it about your team? What do you think your team did well today to get the win?
I think it was more of our defense. Like once we started our defense, slowly our offense came.
And so often that's the whole key, isn't it? If you play great defense, it leads to these opportunities on offense. And for you feasted out there. I know you're hungry. I know you'd like to go find some food, but you did feast today with 17 points. Between you and Sherelle and your teammates, you got the nucleus of a real good team. How do you feel about, the quality of the Lady Scouts this year?
Yes, I really like this team. The chemistry we have with each other. We like the communication on the court, and we see each other.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, listen, Mish, I felt like during the course of the game, your team never really slowed down. You played intense from beginning to end. And just watching you, for example, when the game was out of reach in the fourth quarter, last couple of minutes, you were still playing as hard and intense as I think you did at the beginning of the game. Do you feel the same way, and was there some intent behind that?
Yeah.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah, you kept the intensity up, right?
Yes.
The entire team did, so you got to be proud.
Yeah, as a leader on the court, I should be the one to set the tempo, and just having that mentality to keep going and going. The girls can't pick up on that.
You got to set that example, don't you?
Yes.
Well, you did it. You did it well. Can we see that T-shirt? Take a look at this beauty there. Is that a beauty?
Yes.
Come on.
I'll wear it.
All right. All right. Congratulations. You deserve it. Good win for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. There's Melissa Nelson, the Sports Zone Radio player of the game. She led the way with 17 points for the Lady Scouts. Played great on both sides of the ball as well. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And our postgame will continue here from Warriors Pavilion. Let's bring on the head coach that led Window Rock to the victory. Joining us now here on our postgame wrap-up of Northland Basketball. It's presented to you by Choice Broadband. This is Coach Gabby Whitney. Coach, congrats.
Hi. Oh, thank you. Good evening.
Way to go.
Yeah, we're on a roll right now.
Hey,
you just got to stay humble.
Every time the Sports Zone sees your scout team, you guys get a win. I think we know who the lucky charm is.
Right? You got to be at all our games now. I expect you at all our home games, away games. You guys better be there.
Well, you've got to be proud. I talked to Mish just a while ago, player of the game, and she pointed to defense, your defense, as the key tonight. How do you feel? How'd you get this win over the more highly ranked Tuba City Lady Warriors?
Just like Mish said, defense. Defense wins games, and I really, really preach that to the girls. I tell them, hey, our defense is going to win games. Our offense is always going to flow. So always tell them, don't worry about our offense. Our offense is always going to be there. Right now, we got to work on our defense. And I really, really do preach to the girls, and I'm glad the girls are now understanding that defense is where it's all at, because it's where it begins and where it starts.
Coach, last time we saw you, our player of the game was Sherelle. Tonight it's Melissa. And I get the idea that it could be any number of different girls on that team that can step to the forefront and deliver a great game for you.
Exactly. All these girls here, I am proud of each and every one of them. And just like you said, any of these girls, they deserve to be the player of the game every game. Like I said, our defense is what's bringing us these wins right now. And the girls, like I said, they bring it every day, especially in practice. We practice hard. And just like I said last time, we always practice how we play. And today, we had a good practice last night, especially with defense, and it showed today.
I felt like your girls were playing like they were hungry for a win. But, Coach, not only that, but I think they were literally hungry. I talked to them before the game. They didn't get a lot of food before this game.
Some of them were hungry. Some of them had nothing but concession food. So.
Well, whatever the combination was, it certainly worked well. I mean, you played a near perfect. You can't play a perfect first half, but you have to be pretty proud of the first half that you played today against Tuba City because it was near perfect.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I just tell the girls we can never let up. We can never let up on defense or on offense. This is anyone's game, especially here in the 3A North. It's anyone's game. Anyone can shine. It's just who's gonna bring it. So we have Altusay, we have MV, Chinley, Tuba. So and us. So like I said, it's anyone's game. It's just who's all gonna bring it that day.
By the way, the halftime score was 33-13. You had a 20-point lead, and then the final score 50-29. Coach, one last thing I say to you before I let you go. Checking our YouTube chat box here for the game, one of your Scouts fans checking in said something. I'm going to paraphrase this. They said something like, "Thank you, Ganado, for Coach Gabby Whitney."
Really?
Yeah, they're thankful that you're with them and not with your alma mater. With
shoot,
the
that's
Hornets.
funny. But no, I do want to thank Winter Rock. I do want to thank the administrators, the superintendent, the school board, everyone there, because they took a chance on me, and this is what I always wanted to do, was become a varsity girls coach. And I'm very, very thankful and very, very happy that Winter Rock took a chance on me, and I'm just trying to do them proud right now.
And you're doing them proud, Coach. I don't know, with all your experience, I don't know if it's much of a risk that they took. I think they rolled the dice. All the dice had all sixes on them or something like that. This was a pretty obvious choice. Listen, you did a great job. Congratulations. Enjoy your win. Maybe you'll find some food or something. I know I got some food coming from Coach Butler. You have a great time, okay?
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations. That's Gabby Whitney, head coach of Winter Rock. They win, and they beat Tuba City in this one tonight. 50-29, the final score. Northland Basketball brought to you by Choice Broadband. Okay, so that's our postgame, and we're getting dangerously close to the boys' game where we have to start a brand new broadcast. Takes a few moments to get a new one set up. So I'm going to have to dip out of this one as quickly as I can, but I thank my great team, these great guys and gals that get it done. Big thank you to Derek Simmons, the camera guy who is our producer. He's the guy in charge of all this. So when it goes well, you give Derek all the credit in the world because he is a terrific video guy, and he does a great job leading our team. Thank you to Julio K as well, our technical director. Thank you to Jessica K for some technical assistance tonight, and to Leonard Keone, our camera operator up on top for this one here at Tuba City. I want to also say thank you to the athletic director, Jamie Rowe, and the great people at Tuba City for the hospitality. To those officials on Officials Appreciation Week, thank you for the great job that they always do. For the entire crew, my name is Floyd Simmons, and I'm grateful to you for joining us for our broadcast of Northland Basketball, brought to you by our absolutely great partners like Choice Broadband, our title sponsors. The boys' game is next. Find the new broadcast as we end this girls' broadcast now. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
This has been Northland Basketball, an exclusive presentation of Sports Zone Radio. Listen online at sportszone123.com and download the Sports Zone Radio app for your smartphone and listen wherever you go. Join us again for the next broadcast of Northland Basketball.
The Simmons Media Group and